Hello there, my name is Liz, a self-confessed succulent addict. Welcome to my channel, Growing Succulents. Previously on part 1 of Genesis of a Succulent Addict, I've shown what my backyard garden looked like before I started growing succulents. This is what this area looks like now, 5 years later. Having self-built our house 14 years ago, it has taken us 2 years of hard work. When we finally moved in, we thought of taking a rest for a couple of years before we start working on our garden. We are camped here right now at Reedy Creek in Victoria, where there's a lot of nice tail of gold. And I got a couple of nice specimens in my bag here. The rocks that I've been picking up, which I will be processing and show you what they look like after they've been processed. Anyway, that's all for now from Andabuka. I've always wanted to live in a farm where I can grow vegetables, fruit trees, and a native Australian cottage garden seems like the sensible garden to have. So in 2012, I started working on my front yard. It's a corner block, and that means I have a lot of area to grow a garden. But because Australia was experiencing a record-breaking 150-year drought at that time, this means that my garden has consumed a lot of water, that my water bill has gone through the roof. When the drought got really bad, water restriction was implemented. This means I can't water my garden as much as the plant needs, and so therefore most of the plants died. This made me rethink of the type of garden I'd like to have instead. Then I discovered succulents. But before I could plant them in my front garden, I first have to grow and propagate them. As succulents, I find, can be really expensive. Then I started working on my backyard to serve as a growing area for the succulents to propagate in, so I can plant them in my front yard. And as the saying goes, the rest is history. But first, let me take you back to where my succulent addiction really started. From just wanting to grow plants for my front garden to becoming a hoarding succulent addict. This is where it all began. So,
you want to record that?
Yep.
Okay. So this one is winter growing. Shade only.
Yeah.
And keep the soil moist.
Yep.
Because in natural they grow on the rock in the beach.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's a crassula as well.
No, I send you the name. It's very long name.
Is that Echevarria or no? No.
No, it's something very special that you never seen that name.
Okay.
Anyway, this one frost sensitive and like to be dry.
Okay, frost sensitive and dry.
Yeah, you can grow these two in the same area.
Yeah.
But this one like dry, this one like moist.
Okay.
You know
moist,
yeah.
dry.
Yeah.
That one, I know that one.
Yeah.
That can be just inside.
You know all about family, right? Haworthia, Gastia.
I will Google them up. The only thing I'm gonna get confused with is this one is a.
I put this at the same corner, so you can see all these things. They are hardy, not this one, but all these things you can grow in the same lot of sun and can survive cold better.
Okay.
Yeah. Same to this.
So Echevarria, what is this one?
Agavoy Frank. Mexican Jow. Agavoy lipstick. It's just aloe. This Gattoveria Moonstone something.
Yes.
This Echevarria Chihuahua ensis.
Yep.
This kind of Frank red tip.
Yes.
Only red from the tip, not the whole thing like this.
Okay.
But this guy, I have, mainly whole thing turned to like beautiful pink.
Okay.
That's called the water lily, right? Okay, so of course the cactus can do hardy condition. So this go in the same area.
And then euphorbia, I have seen them before, but yeah. And then that one is also
Sempervivum oddity.
Sempervivum oddity, the spiky ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I might put the winter growing in this tray.
Okay.
Because they only grow in winter or in cool season, okay? So this one like moist, but this like to be dry.
Okay.
This one actually not winter growing, but you have to keep it dry.
Okay, but protected?
Yeah, protected.
Is this a euphorbia? No.
No, I
It's really strange. The leaf is not even splitting up in it, like very interesting.
Yeah. So they all the same family. This one like pig face, so it can be hardy. And this one.
That is a euphorbia as well, isn't it?
No, it's kind of pig face family. So this one sensitive to frost.
Okay, sensitive to frost.
Yeah.
I've got Doris Taylor. It's different, isn't it?
It's kind of cool season growing as well, and you should not cut that in summer. Okay.
Okay, so this is also an Echeveria Fasiwasi.
Ruby.
Echeveria ruby.
Yeah,
there
ruby.
You go.
This one is candlestick.
Candlestick. There you go.
I know this one is green nova. Green nova, the Ionium green nova. They used to be in a separate family, but now they mix to this family.
Yeah.
Because they grow same way, but the name is green nova.
Okay.
And they go like very roll shape in hot season.
Yes.
And in winter they a bit looser, but still look always very nice.
Okay.
So for all these things, except this one, I reckon to put these in the shady area in summer.
Yep.
Yeah, not too hot. But this one can survive hot better.
Yeah, because I've got similar one growing outside. I think icicle. I've got icicle and icicle and Doris Taylor.
Yeah, but my one still die under shade cloth.
Yeah.
Or even not 100%, but half the plant die and half come back.
Yeah.
That's still waste of time for you to wait them come back.
Yeah, the Doris Taylor, they're not ready, but I bought it from Bunnings. I put it outside and it was happy, and then it rained. It started rotting, so I have to bring it inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the plant get rot, if you see that you still can save it, just cut off all the rot part, and the green part, you just keep it dry and wait until the roots start to come and stick to the soil again.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's how I save some of mine. When you got too much and you can't control, you don't have time to control them all. So you still lost them sometimes.
Well, I don't have that much.
Famous last words. Now I have too much. These are the plants responsible for my succulent addiction. After I took these plants home, I was straight on to Mr. Google and started researching for the names and growing conditions to find out if they're suitable to be grown in my garden. This was the biggest mistake I made, since not only did I find out the names of these plants, but I also discovered a whole lot more of wonderful succulents. And so my addiction began. I not only buy every single new succulent I find, but I have now also propagated a list of succulents I would like to have in the future. So the struggle continues. When I'll stop, I don't know. Time will come when I say to myself, enough is enough. But for now, let the succulent addiction continue.
These agaves are a bargain, I reckon, for $10, $10, $10, and that one is for $15. But it's quite a big plant, and I think in comparison to buying it online or somewhere else, they're quite cheap. So for $15 for this one, I think they're about $40 or something online for this agave. The most expensive one is this one, which I paid $30, but I think it's worth it. But the rest of them were $5 or $4 for the small pots.
This one, I think I got charged, I don't know, she charged me about $7 for that one, for that small pot. And this one is $15 because it's got lots of babies. Hello, Mr. Butterfly. Are you a Mr. or a Mrs.? You're behind me now.